Stop thinking about the past, right? Now this is one of the many topics that it goes both ways, right? It's like a double-edged sword. Either way you're going to get cut. So, what I want to say is a lot of people, they tell you, "Oh, stop thinking about the past." But this thing, it's like a good and it's also a bad with it. Because thinking about the past could actually be a very good thing. A lot of people, they don't really like acknowledge they don't acknowledge their progress or not. I'm literally a victim of this. I do not acknowledge my progress whatsoever. Like, a lot of the time I have to kind of like force myself to acknowledge my progress, or like if I remember it, then I do it. But a lot of the time I don't even acknowledge my progress. I would make so much progress, like it would be so beautiful. I'd make so much progress. I would enhance so much things with my life. I would probably be 10 times healthier than I was a month ago or a week ago. But I would never acknowledge myself and be like, whoa, I've actually came a very long way. I came a very long way from how I used to be, literally. I swear to you, like a lot of people that actually know me in real life, like how I used to be like just a few years ago, not even that long. Like I want to say like 2 to 3 years, actually probably like 3 years ago or four, right? 3 to 4 years ago. The way I was, worse yet, 5, 6 years ago, right? But the way I was just those years ago, and that's literally right there. That's not even a very long time from now. It just sounds like, oh, 4 years. That sounds like a lot. But that was actually just right around the corner, right? And the person I was back then compared to the person that I've made myself into right now is crazy. Yes, I had to stress on made myself. A lot of people, they have this thing that they just believe that you just become someone. You don't just become better. You don't just become better at a better person, a healthier person, or whatever. You don't just become it. You have to literally make yourself become that person. I literally had to make myself become the person that I am now. And I'm still fighting an endless battle. I'm still fighting a battle for where I actually want to be. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I don't actually acknowledge my progress, and a lot of people that don't think about the past actually doesn't acknowledge their progress whatsoever, right? Now, myself, I have this problem. Just like I said, how this is like a double-edged sword, the same thing goes with you don't want to be thinking about the past at the same time, because all of the bad things and like people, I want to stop it right here. People always think that, oh, when you think about the past, you're thinking about bad things, right? That's not even the case, because literally, if I think about the past, that was literally right now. That was the past was literally right when I said now, right? So the crazy thing is, if I think about the past and I think about yesterday or something, right? What if something extremely great happened yesterday? What if something in my life happened so beautiful and life was so amazing yesterday? I can't think about that. You know what I mean? I shouldn't think about that. But at the same time, when I spoke about living in the present moment, you need to actually let go of the past as well. Even if there was good things that happened in the past, you still also want to let go of it because it no longer exists. Now, the only way it exists, it manifests itself within your thoughts. The thoughts are the only way for the past to exist. That's the only way. That's how it manifests itself. The past manifests itself within your thoughts, because we all know I don't want to be too philosophical, but it comes a time when you actually come to realize that time isn't even actually real, right? That might sound absurd, that might sound crazy or whatever, but the real ones that's watching the video, they know what I'm talking about. You reach a point where you actually understand that time doesn't actually exist, and all that actually exists is right now, right? That's literally all that exists. See, animals know this. Animals don't even they don't think in the past, they don't think in the future. They just live in the now, right? We're the only ones that actually have a developed brain that we can actually, like, with through our developed cognitive functions, we can actually like think about the past, right? We can actually think about the past, we can think about the future. We can literally say, okay, what we're gonna do, we could plan out tomorrow, and tomorrow doesn't even exist right now, right? We could plan out tomorrow. We could literally think about exactly what happened yesterday. So we can do all of these crazy things, and it just makes our life worse for some reason. See, a lot of people that actually enhance their intelligence, they come to a lot of great sages, all of these great people that actually know what they're talking about, like people who actually been through this things and actually found out so much deep things. They actually, like, let's just say Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, all of these people, they actually come to the realization that the deeper you think, or like the more intelligent you become, actually the more depressed you become, right? See, studies have actually shown that intelligence is naturally linked to depression. The more intelligent you become, the more you actually start thinking, and the more you think, the more your thoughts become reality, right? So you literally become addicted to thinking. Yes, that's possible. Just like Alan Watts said, a person that thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thought, right? So you actually reach a point where you become addicted to thinking. And what happens is you leave from the present moment and you strip yourself away from living in the present moment. Then you start living in the past. Then you start living in the future. Then you start worrying about all these things that literally don't even exist, and the only thing that actually exists is right now. So this video is just a reminder: stop thinking about the past and stop thinking about the future. But at the same time, you also want to think about the past and you want to think about the future, because it can actually benefit your life. By me thinking about the past, it actually makes me a lot more grateful, because I actually remember the person that I used to be, how I used to think, how I used to act, and all of that, right? How I was in a rut and all of that. Now the person that I am right now in this present moment. So I actually become a lot more grateful, because I'm like, damn, I'm so happy that I'm not that person anymore. I'm so happy that I'm the person that I am right now in the present. But then it can also do you bad, because if there was a lot of negatives, or like if you did the complete reverse, if you were someone good back then and now you just became someone that just fell, you know what I mean, then it actually is gonna do the opposite. You'll be like, damn, I wish I could get back to being that person. I wish I could be that person again, right? And then you start going on to a whole negative tangent. So this is just a quick reminder, right? So stop living in the past, but also live in the past. And stop living in the future, but also live in the future. But the main thing that you should do is live in the present. And with that being said, peace.